All right. Here we are in Babylon the Great again. First off, I'm going to start off on this Saturday. First off, I'm going to start off by saying all honors and glory due to Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to the elders and apostles over at Great Millstone, from where I got this 100% truth. All right. Now, this is a new year we're in now, in Babylon the Great. So, what has happened? What has happened? Was that a great New Year's kickoff or what? Did you see Times Square? Was Times Square empty? It was empty. It was pretty empty, wasn't it? Well, you know, that's going into the judgment that's at hand. So during countdown, what, they must have had about 70 people in Times Square? That place is pretty empty, wasn't it? Pretty damn empty if you ask me. Okay, so we're going to go over to Deuteronomy chapter 30. Again, this is a law book. Is it 30? I was way off. Oh yeah, it's 30. Okay, so Deuteronomy, second law book, Deuteronomy, chapter 30. Verse 7. And the Lord, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies. Let's start that over. Salakia. And the Lord, thy power, will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which prosecute thee. So that's what has happened. That's what's going on here in Babylon the Great. Headquarters, Basra. The headquarters of Esau, Edom. That's what's happening here. Now, I'm out here for edification of not everybody, not every nation. Only this nation right here. You understand me? Only this nation. The 144,000 and the remnant 1/3. 2/3, your ass is walking charcoal. Good as gone. All right? So it's great news to me, because we're one day closer to what is going to happen. And that's the fall of this kingdom. Wicked ass kingdom. So things ramping up everywhere across the four corners of the earth. Okay. And somebody has a adamant God complex. Think you're going to start slavery all over again? Cattle slavery? That's not happening. Psalms chapter Epistle 9. David's writings, King David. Psalms 9 and 6. O thy enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed the cities. Their memorials is perished with them. So this is part of prophecy that's already taken place, and it's unfolding in front of your very eyes. It's not coincidence. This has to happen. Psalms 9 and 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all nations that forgot the Most High power, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach. So who's that wicked? Is this perpetual hate still going on till this day? Hell yeah, it is. There's only one wicked. There's people that can act wicked, but there's actually the wicked. There's actually a seed that is wicked. 100% wicked. That's his makeup. There's nothing you can do about that. All right? So you're going to take the parvo shot? People passing out left and right, catching that limp jaw. Huh? That, that's a form of a sword too. Somebody just happened to have that gift of destruction. The son of perdition. He ain't gonna learn until that fire's on his ass, them ICBM missiles. Then he'll understand. But even then, he'll never tell the truth. Then he'll understand. You thought you was gonna be a superpower forever? You thought you was gonna just run everything forever? Is that what you thought? That's what that's all I can come up with. You thought you was just gonna run everything forever. And Jake, you ain't out of this by far. You wicked ass 2/3, you ain't out of this by far. You're not. You're not out of it by far. Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So every time you see a cross on a building, that's white supremacy. Okay, that's representing your Roman carriers. Okay? The very ones that crucified Yahushua. And they're proud about that till this day. No matter what branch of religion you belong to. It's a religion to you, but it's a heritage book to me. Rightfully mine. Here it is They teach you, you know, the woman has equal power, equal rights, equal strengths as a man. No. That will be falsehood and a lie. But that's what's pushed here in Babylon, the land of confusion. That's what's pushed here. Talking about be what you want me to be. Niggas, spicks, coons, wetbacks. Everything other than what I'm supposed to be. You want to frame it, you want to frame everything. Your way or no way. Now the world knows about you. They're upset. Because you're a con artist, a con man, a master thief, and you're wanted across the planet for rape, rob, and murder. So live it up, because this place is finished. Done. Finito. Jake, you up there talking about you want things to go back to normal. When was it ever normal? You've been brainwashed. It never has been normal. You got to wake up to your electric rooster, go clock in on somebody else's, you might as well say plantation, and take orders from him all day. And if you ain't a song and dance ass nigga, then he get upset with you. See? Everything can be filtered through the scriptures. This ain't for the faint-hearted or the weak. Now you can lie all you want. Yeah, you can lie all day. Like this some type of fairy tale. You're gonna find out though. We're one day closer. If you ain't got that hedge of protection around you, it's gonna come quick and sudden. You know who you are. The epistle, second epistle of John, verse 7. For many deceivers are entered into the world, who confess not Yahushua Hamashiach is come in the flesh. This is a deceiver and an antichrist. In this case, anti-Hamashiach. And that's what's all over the place. See? But guess what? This place is finished. You know it, Esau. One of my favorites right here. No, hey, this is one of my favorite go-tos right here. I can go through this, this whole script right here, I can go through verbatim. Is this the times that we're living in right now? No problem. Anyhow, the book of Revelations, chapter 18, start from the top. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great, is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the whole of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean, hateful bird. Now, what symbolizes this place? The bald eagle. Everywhere you go, it's on the flag posts, command posts, all 50 states. Verse 3, for all nations have drank of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. Now, hasn't this happened? It has happened. It has happened. So you're gonna come to an understanding that you control nothing. Okay? This is not your movie. This is not your movie. You see? You don't even control your next breath. But here it is, you know, you got 2/3 Jake. I mean, Wicked gonna be Wicked. Let's just face it. Wicked's doing their job. But then you got Jake, who's a replica, not a replica, but he's a product of Esau. From all the rape, rob, and murder, and then forced assimilation, okay? Hellenation, and it just didn't start 200 years ago or in the 1300s. Way beyond that, during the exile. First Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. For the Most High Power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, is not the author of confusion. Okay? So anything that is not in sync with truth, he has nothing to do with it. But of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Now, these churches are in buildings with private interpretation. Now, I understand you have your 501c3 and your gatekeepers. I understand you got your Pharisees, your scribes, your Sadducees, and your lawyers. I understand that. All to do what? Bury the truth. What happened in other kingdoms prior to this one? If you don't go along with the king's rules, you were put to death, right? So it's nothing new under the sun. The greatest king said that, King Solomon. And all of his epistles in Ecclesiasticus, Ecclesiastes, better yet, Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, and Ecclesiastes. Then you have Psalms, you got Proverbs. Book of Psalms, 9, and 12. Book of Psalms, 9 and 12. Writings of David. When he make inquisition for the blood, he remembereth them. Who is them? Well, who are the them? And when this inquisition It's being made questioning, basically, you being judged, okay, for all the crimes and atrocities across the whole planet, then, you got to answer for this. It has to be answered for. So, let's go back over here. No, let's go to Revelations. No, let's go to Psalms. Let's go to 12 again. Psalms 9 and 12. When he make inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. The book of Revelations, chapter 6, verse 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and for the testimony which they held. So that blood right there. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. Humble don't just mean soft and you just accept everything. That's the afflicted also. That's the poor also. Psalms 9 and 15. The heathen are shrunk down in the pit that they made, in the net which they hid, their own foot taken. Let's read that one more time. The heathen are shrunken down in the pit that they made, in the net which they hide is their own foot taken. 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all nations that forget the Most High power. So you ain't getting away with the crime of the century, and you damn sure ain't getting away with what you thought you got away with. Because guess what? Them souls are back today to give you the news that you're going to pay. No, I don't know, man. It's, at this point, it's every man for himself. Okay? If you get the gist of that. If you ain't in this body of truth, not flesh, the body of truth, the tabernacle of David, not Saul, then your ass is in trouble. I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I'm not out here to sugarcoat. I'm not out here to bring an exact positive message. What's good for me ain't good for you. Out here in Babylon, one of the quarters of Babylon. Go over here to the Apocrypha. I believe I had something over here in the Apocrypha. You 2/3, you know, Jake. You know you got something coming your way. You got something coming your way. You know the Lord isn't he don't care about character. A person's character, you know, you know. But I understand now. You know, y'all chose y'all God. You know,